So with the Firesong DLC, there is a bug that kind of happens with blocking, but it's not just with blocking. It's like a combination of different things. It's a bug between block, dodge, bash, and light attacks. It's like a combination of those 4 things are creating a problem this patch. So the first main issue is with blocking and dodge rolling. So when you block, as you can see, you've got the block icon on the screen there. When you do a roll dodge, you drop block. And then I haven't dropped block yet, because if I press to bash, you can see my character kind of glitches a bash and a light attack. So I'm still kind of blocking. So there's a little issue there with block being dropped when you roll dodge. If I let go of block and then recast it, my character reblocks again. So roll dodging and while blocking will drop your block and you have to recast it. The other problem is with block bashing does the same thing. So this animation, you're blocking but you're not blocking, because I'm still able to kind of do a bash look. But you can, my stamina's going up, so I'm not actually blocking. So there's a weird like animation going on there. If we go and do bash spamming, so this can happen sometimes just by casting 1 or 2 bashes. It happens at varying amounts of times. So we've tested spamming bash, and sometimes it happened on the 3rd bash, sometimes it happened on the 20th bash. But generally, if you look at it, if we just spam bash, we spam it as much as we can on the controller there, and there we go, the block's gone. I haven't dropped block still. I'm still able to bash look, but the animation is now messed up. So the animation has become damaged, where I'm able to do a bash light attack now. So it's doing a bash and a light attack at the same time. It's the same animation as when you do the roll dodge. And I'm even able to do like a bashed heavy attack and proc Arch Druid. It's a combination of dodge, block, light attack and bash, like having issues when connected. You can have, if you're using like a PC and you're using a separate key for your bash, obviously now I'm pressing a different key. I'm not pressing the light attack button like I would be on a controller. Obviously it doesn't happen. But that's because it's the way they're all connected. Like dodge roll, when you roll dodge, that drops it. Because on controller, your light attack button is your bash button, but you only bash when blocking with your light attack button, and that's when it seems to bug out. It's a combination of problem between them things, and the fact that you're still able to bash while doing a light attack, even though when your block's not there, there's like a combination of the 4 things have obviously got some kinds of issues. They fixed that issue where you were stuck in heavy attack sometimes after roll dodging. That's probably connected. That is a good point, yeah. It probably is connected. So the issue with you being stuck in a heavy attack animation, when they've done some kind of adjustment there, I mean, there's nothing that's changed in this patch that would lead to a block bug. Like in other patches, there's been changes to block. Like the last time we had a block bug, they had done some reworks on how blocking worked and how it had functioned, and then we had the block bug. This time around, they haven't changed anything with block, so there's no reason for it to be bugged really. But then it could be connected definitely with, like you say, with the heavy attacking and the heavy attacks being stuck. Maybe they've done something. You have to be very, very careful. These are the 2 main things that are causing the issues. Like if you're using a gear set like Turning Tide, sometimes if you accidentally double bash, you can get the thing like it's there. Now, I've run a few bits of content this morning, and it wasn't an issue. Like, it wasn't much of an issue at all that this was a bug, because we weren't having those problems. And when we were dodge rolling, we weren't permanently blocking, we weren't doing those things. The places where this is really going to be a problem. So if you think about where do you roll dodge attacks? So you've got something like Kind's Aegis hard mode, where you've got the last boss and you roll dodging, you're placing those AoEs, and then the boss light attacks you straight after. You are blocking and roll dodging. But now, you're going to have to drop your block and then reblock again. These are kind of little problems that are going to occur, and it's going to be very hard for people to do those bits of content, because you're going to have to roll dodge unblocked and then block. Like the way to kind of overcome that is when you do a roll dodge is let go of your block and then block, rather than going through the phase of roll dodging, you've got your finger still on block, letting go, then recasting it. You kind of letting that delay. Just let go of your block as you roll dodge animation and then bring your block up for the meantime, and hopefully it'll be fixed soon. Obviously there's been quite a few bugs come out with this patch. This is a problematic one for tanks. Luckily though, what I will say is this isn't as bad of a bug as all the previous ones. So we've had block bugs, was it this time last year potentially, and that one was a real problem. So it was actually your stamina was decreasing when you weren't blocking, and then you would block, and then stamina was going up and down, and then you weren't able to block, and your block was dropping. That was a much more problematic situation because loads of different things were impacting it, and sometimes you weren't able to block, or your stamina was reducing for no reason and things like that. Whereas this one, at least, is linked with bashing and dodging. So if you do dodge, you've got to be mentally thinking, okay, I need to reapply block. If you are bashing, just be prepared that that might drop your block as well. But those are the two main things. I tried casting loads of different skills, and we've tried loads and loads and loads of different things today. Those were the two main things where it triggered into place. But it does seem like it's not just a block problem. It's a problem with bash, it's a problem with light attack, it's a problem with dodge roll. As a combination of things, it's a bit of a problem. Just be aware of it. You can kind of get through content still. It's not the end of the world. It's just making things a little bit more difficult. So, yeah, hopefully that helps. And good luck.